Russ Taylor back at RFK Stadium. Yeah, you tell the fans are ready, and ready for more than one reason, because it's a very special night at RFK. Look at the New England Revolution. They're changing things. They should change things. Only 3 wins on the season. DC United, well, it's becoming a very familiar lineup, and that's a good thing. But Josh Wolf returns after being sidelined. Only 16 points from 19 matches. The New England Revolution, they'll be in the white. DC United in the black. And again, DC United, they need to take care of points at home.
Got to watch out for that as this season goes on.
Pontius scoring at Alston. This is De Rosario. He can invent and get involved in the play, and almost.
What a great strike. He sets that up, Dave, but just an extra touch because he wants to go upper B far post and just gets away from a little bit, so he gets underneath it and that ball, but he strikes such a great ball from distance. You know, look at the body language right there. He knows he needs to curl it with pace, far post, and if that's on frame, not much Matt Reese, very good goalkeeper, can do.
Well, that brought the New England Revolution coaches off their bench for some instruction. And he grabbed him. Charlie Davies is onside. De Rosario central in the heart of the right. Davies going to Cochran, gets a shot off Reese. The right hand corner kick, United.
And that's such a tough save to make, Dave, when you have to move with the player. So you're going to go left and dive, right again. So Reese does a great job, but Davies keeps it on target and low. And this is what Charlie Davies can do. The acceleration, boom, with the move, and then the quick trigger there as well. That's a predator. That's a goal scorer. Unfortunately, that Reese, he's up against a very good goalkeeper there, but I'm telling you, he picks his spot well. Good goalkeeping. You got to say, Matt Reese, well done.
Tough decisions for Han Baca playing against Manchester United, and just a limited number of players are going to see the game day action. Is nice turn there by De Rosario. Another corner kick. DC United's on the hunt.
And the interesting part, Dave, when I looked up and Dero made that move, all 3 midfielders, in potential 3 holding midfielders, because Joseph Rudy's a holding midfielder, not even close to Dero. So he goes high, peels away from the center back, who's occupied as well against Davies or Wolf, and now he's able to turn. So there you see it again, boom, quick turn. Source got no chance. And then again, Matt Reese coming up big, keeping New England in this game.
Nahar again on the corner kick. McCarthy again sends in the header by Pontius. Bonds! Hamid the save! Not done. Lekic is able to knock it to Phelan. Phelan looking for Joseph Ethan White there instead. And we're getting an offside flag.
I was just going to tell you, it's been 2 hours since New England has had a shot on goal. That's the first one.
So you jinxed it, is what you're saying.
I know. It becomes a routine save, but this is still a hard ball. It falls well from box. Shoelaces, we call that, Dave, so he can take it really and unload. And Bill Hamid does the right thing, Dave. Some keepers might think, what, let me catch it, but...
Andy Nahar will send this in. Now Josh Wolf sends it across. Was it a handball?
Yes, it was.
It was on Pat Phelan. Penalty kick, DC United.
Can we give him, if we convert it, can we give him half on a set piece here in the corner? Again, that's what good balls in do. And Wolf peels off to the far post. Dave Phelan goes...
To stand over this penalty kick, he's had success this year from the spot. Looking for more. Davies the approach. Oh! Spoke too soon.
And when this goes on, we've seen this with Jaime Moreno, who scores a lot, obviously. Ben Olsen saying right now, gosh, what do we need to score a goal? Because they deserve that. But look at the upper body of Charlie Davies. And you know what? That's a hard one, because that ball will sail. He gets underneath it. Upper body is back, and that ball will go up.
De Rosario trying to link up with Fred. Pontius. Rosario moving around. Here comes Clyde Sims.
And I don't mind that, Dave. Again, now we're talking about speed of play again. It's 1 and 2 touches. Guys from deeper positions. Numbers. I mean, if you're holding midfielders able to strike balls from 25, 30 yards out, it means your front 5 are in good position. There, a little layup by Dero, and Sims can connect on target. But I like that approach, Dave. That's good. Sharper, play forward, get numbers forward.
They will let Chris Tierney take this corner kick. Tierney again, failing getting up. Forward into the net. Steve McCarthy has scored. And suddenly New England's on top.
Inability of Perry Kitchen to understand that he either needs to get this to Bill Hamid or maybe give a throw-in, but not a set piece. Where Lekic just a minute before is dangerous. We talked about the big bodies, and here's McCarthy getting away from his mark, which is even wide.
Stephen McCarthy. Nahar. De Rosario wants it. De Rosario in the box. Riso comes up with a save. The crowd reacting to the net, but it was on the outside of the net.
Again, the willingness and runs by Dwayne De Rosario and the ability of Andy Nahar to see those things. You know, that's a little scene, a little window that he has to find Mr. Dero, and again, Matt Reeves, what a stellar night.
Blake right now. New England supporters probably couldn't have seen this coming after their loss at home against Philadelphia. Joseph sliding this through. Hamid is out. Nyassi dancing. Hamid is able to come back and snare it.
Not only does he come back to snare it, Dave, but the little contact he made on Nyassi when he tried to get around him allowed him to get that second ball. Again, good goalkeeping by Dal Hamid.
Deleuze in his debut. This one ricochets. Will it be a corner kick? It is. But the whistle has blown, and that's it. It was a corner kick, but not one that could be taken. A bitter pill for DC United to swallow. A 1-0 loss to the New England Revolution.